now we can talk.
But
No.
nobody likes Tom Brady, so we don't talk about it.
Alright, so we're gonna go on to our draft day.
Yeah. So the draft is 8 days away.
Yep.
So
We're gonna go live, people.
yes, we will have everything set up and ready to go. So it'll be very interesting. But I think, like we said, I think we should all do just a little mock draft just to see who gets it right, who gets it wrong. We'll do top 15.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Top 15. 32 is going to take too long. If you're still watching, I'm sure you are. By 32, I think everybody's going to go to the kitchen and the bathroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's not. Yeah, it's not gonna last very long. So
All right.
we'll go 15. We'll try to do it as quickly as possible.
So I'm going to keep everything up here. So as we're going to be talking, you're going to be able to see what we pick each one, 1 through 15. And I don't know if we should do trades or not. I don't
No.
know. I mean,
I
just
think
straight
we
up.
should just keep it the way it is, and then we'll wait and see how the draft unfolds, and we'll talk about that when we're live.
yeah, Patriots trades for 1. I'm just kidding. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Well, it could. You never know.
Hmm?
Never say never. There's been some stranger shit that we've seen.
That's true.
I've
seen a lot
you
of
know-
strange things, but
The strangest thing I've heard in the last 2 weeks about this draft is the Giants. You want to hear about this one? They were going to actually do their trades where they were going to drop from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, okay? Pick up 4 first rounders for next year because the teams that are below them want to get quarterbacks. So they're going to trade down 3 times to get 4 first rounders for next year.
But they also need quarterback.
I know, but think about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they trade,
Bomb this year, who cares? Manning retires, pick up a quarterback in the 2nd or 3rd round. You got four first rounders next year.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. Well, it could happen. You never know.
And
You
then
never say never in the
That's
NFL.
true.
and then I also saw that the Bills, the Browns, and the Giants were going to pull a 3-team trade. Did you hear about that one?
No.
That's interesting. They
Oh.
were going to all pull a 3-team trade, so the Bills would be number 2, the Browns would fall from 1 to 3, and the Giants would fall from 2 to 12. And then
But
just
the
a
Jets
whole
are at
cluster
3.
of just trades, just
I was
everything.
gonna say because then somebody would lose their. Well, who,
The Giants would lose.
Then who ends up in the 1 spot? Because if the
It's
Giants
nuts.
trade back and the Bills get 2,
No.
then
No.
wow, that would be a very
It
No,
would
no,
be
trade scenario.
freaking
It's
nuts.
Team
mind-boggling.
trade would probably
It's
it would blow up the
it's-
draft.
it's
It would just,
All right,
Crazy.
all right, all right. Let's go with our mock draft.
Crazy.
Top 15. I'm saying Sam Darnell goes number 1.
as do I. I think that's definitely a solid pick for number 1. That's Cleveland, by the way, because I got it up at the top.
Cleveland Browns, Sam
okay,
Darnell.
and I guess I'm going to be the odd man out here, and I'm going to go ahead and say Saquon Barkley goes first to Cleveland.
Really?
You need to
Yes.
stop smoking crack.
Really? Number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
No.
Okay. Giants.
Raquan Smith.
I was thinking Josh Rosen. I really think they're going to need a quarterback. I don't think they're going to pick Chubb. I think they're going to go Rosen.
Oh, I guess all 3 of us are picking differently in this one because I'm going to go ahead and say the Giants are taking Bradley Chubb to replace JPP.
Okay.
Number 3, the Jets, Josh Rosen.
It's not bad. And I think the Jets are actually going to do something stupid. I really do think. I think they're going to get Josh Allen. I think the Jets are going to do a boneheaded move, and I think they're going to go with Josh Allen. Even though he claims he's the best, and he's really not.
Yeah.
I
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you as far as the position they run to, but I don't know if they're going to be so boneheaded as to not take Sam Darnold at that point if he's still available.
yeah.
Number 4, the Browns again, Carlton Davis.
And I think that's where Chubb's going to go. I think Chubb's, because by that time they'll have Darnold as their quarterback because they're going to pick number 1, then they'll get Chubb as their defensive end.
Okay.
It could very easily happen.
Yeah.
But this is where I think that Josh Rosen finally falls off the board. So he goes at number 4 with Barkley as a running back and Rosen as their starter. Who knows? Taylor could actually earn the job down there. You never
That's
know.
true. That's true.
Number 5, the Broncos, Tremaine Edmonds.
I think they're going to get Saquon Barkley because losing C.J. Anderson, I think they'll get Barkley to replace him. I really believe that.
Well, I think if they don't take Denzel Ward, then they're probably going to take Quentin Nelson instead.
Okay.
Number 6, the Colts, Marcus Davenport.
It's not a bad one. Not bad. I think Indianapolis will probably go with a safety, and I think they're going to get Derwin James.
Okay. I was gonna say they were gonna take Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay.
Number 7, the Buccaneers, Saquon Barkley.
That's a good one. And I think Tampa Bay will get Quentin Nelson, the guard from Notre Dame.
And this is where I saw the Broncos deciding to take Quentin Nelson instead, and Tampa Bay ends up with Denzel Ward to kind of shore up that secondary, because their defense is pretty good, but they need somebody in the secondary to kind of help out.
Okay.
Number 8, Chicago Bears. I say Bradley Chubb.
And I think Chicago will go with Roquan Smith. Linebacker, Georgia.
I'm going to say they're going to take Calvin Ridley, because apparently they've been eyeballing him, and a former teammate of his that now plays for Chicago has been pushing for the Bears to draft Ridley
Okay.
to replace Alshon Jeffrey, who went to Philadelphia a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Number 9, San Francisco goes with Quentin Nelson.
And I think they're going to get Minka Fitzpatrick, safety from Alabama.
Okay, I had San Francisco going with Deron Payne.
Deron Payne. Field Payne.
Maybe that's what he's planning on doing, is bringing the pain.
Number 10, the Raiders, Derwin James.
Not bad. And I think it would have to go Vita Vea. Vita Vea.
Oh, this is where Joe and I actually agreed on something, so we're going to go ahead and mark this up as a first.
Yo, look, that's a miracle. That's a miracle.
Derwin James going to Oakland.
Wow.
Number 11, the Miami Dolphins, Josh Allen.
And I think the Dolphins are going to go with Denzel Ward, cornerback, Ohio State.
The Ohio State University.
The Ohio State.
Oh, don't be like them on the football. The Can't you just say
Ohio State University.
Actually, the first time I ever heard that was on Last Man Standing.
The
You heard
Louisiana
that show,
State
right?
University.
Yeah. The wife went to the Ohio State, and he went to just Michigan. But it's the Ohio State.
Because they say it on Monday Night Football.
I don't know.
And we're still at 11 with Miami, right?
Yes, we are.
All right, I thought we lost ourselves there for a second. I think we did. Anywho,
We did. Oh, and this is gonna
we
be
did. Oh,
This
and
is the best one.
This is where
this is the best one.
I love this pick, because I just get to make fun of his name. Really, that's really
Now,
the
this
only
is-
reason
this
I
is
liked
ex-
it.
now,
But
of
it's
course-
the Vita Veggie
Now,
Veggie
but hold
That's in
on.
my bike sandwich.
this-
Vegemite sandwich.
This is excluding trades, by the way.
Oh yeah,
So-
of course. I mean, there's a chance that anybody could have traded down at this point to try and grab a quarterback.
Oh, I guarantee there's at least going to be 2 or 3 instances in the top 10 where it's going
Alright.
to go nuts. But, okay, Bills.
All right, number 12, the Buffalo Bills. I say Baker Mayfield.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, too. I think he's going to slip all the way to 12.
Yeah, I actually believe that's true, and we're going to go ahead and have a first. All three of us agree that Baker Mayfield is going to Buffalo at 12. I think he's going to slip and fall all the way down to Buffalo.
So,
Number 13, the Redskins. Isaiah Oliver.
and I'm going to say... Oh, actually, I would love this if this actually did happen, if the Redskins actually got him. But Mr. Neck himself, Leighton Vander Esch, the linebacker. I think that would be really cool.
Well, I think they're going to take Taven Bryan, the defensive tackle out of Florida. They really need help on the line of that defense. That's where I'm going with that pick.
Okay.
Green Bay Packers, number 14, Calvin Ridley.
And I think it's going to be Cortland Sutton, the wide receiver from SMU.
And I think it's going to be Minka Fitzpatrick, the
Okay.
defensive back, to help out, because they've got a lot of holes in that defense right now, and a lot of guys getting old.
Number 15, and our last pick for tonight, is the Cardinals. I'm going with Antonio Callaway.
And I'm going to go with Dayron Payne, from defensive tackle from Alabama.
And I am going to decide they're taking an offensive player, a running back, Darius Goose, out of LSU. He's looking like a monster coming out of college, so that would help out that offense greatly, because we know that David Johnson, even if he comes back healthy, is probably going to need to be spelled quite a bit.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this is Church Bunch calling off until we do live this week. I'm Joe Brown.
I'm Elliot.
And Nick Flo.
Peace out until the draft next Thursday.